What if I told you that the single biggest difference between the rich and everyone else isn't money, luck, or intelligence? It's time. Not just how much of it they have, but how they use it, value it, and control it. The rich don't have more hours in a day. They just use those hours differently. They see time not as something to spend, but as something to invest. They treat time like currency, the most valuable asset they'll ever own, while most people waste it like it's endless. That's the secret no one teaches you. You think success comes from working harder, but the truth is, success comes from understanding time. Because if you can master time, you can master wealth. See, most people trade their time for money. They spend their lives selling hours for paychecks thinking that's the only way to live. But the wealthy do the opposite. They buy time, they multiply time, and they protect it like their life depends on it. Because it does. Time is the ultimate non-renewable resource. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose opportunity and find another. But once a minute passes, it's gone forever. And the rich understand that every dollar, every decision, every system is built to serve one ultimate goal: buying back time. That's what financial freedom really is. It's not about being rich, it's about owning your time completely. Most people waste time because they don't know what it's worth. They live like time is cheap, and they work like it's endless. They say yes to everything, they fill their days with distractions, they chase money instead of building systems, and then they wonder why they're always tired and broke. But the truth is simple. If you don't value your time, no one else will. The world will happily consume every hour you give it. The rich understand that the way you spend your time reveals your future. They measure time in return on investment, not in minutes or hours, but in outcomes and leverage. Here's what the wealthy know. Every hour you spend either builds freedom or destroys it. There is no neutral. When you spend hours watching others live their dreams, you're funding their freedom, not yours. When you spend time learning, creating, and building assets, you're buying your future. The rich don't just ask, "What's this worth?" They ask, "What will this cost me in time?" Because they know money spent can be replaced, but time spent is gone forever. That's why they obsess over buying time, through automation, delegation, and smart systems. They'll pay others to do what doesn't require their brain or energy so they can focus on what multiplies their value. Think about it. A poor mindset says, "I can do it myself." A rich mindset says, "Who can do this for me so I can do more important things?" The poor see delegation as an expense. The rich see it as an investment. Because when you free your time from tasks that drain your focus, you unlock hours that can create new income, new opportunities, and new freedom. The middle class saves money. The wealthy save time. The truth is, time is the foundation of every fortune. When you study how the rich build wealth, you see one pattern over and over again. They use time differently. They don't chase quick wins. They play the long game. They don't panic in the short term. They think in decades. The poor see next Friday. The rich see the next generation. That's why their actions look slow to outsiders, because they're not reacting, they're designing. The rich don't build income. They build systems that pay them for years. They don't work for paychecks, they work for equity. They don't look for the next paycheck, they build the next passive cash flow. And all of that comes from one truth. They've learned to let time work for them instead of against them. Here's what most people miss. Time is the real compounder, not money. Compounding doesn't just apply to investments, it applies to effort, habits, learning, and consistency. The rich understand that small, smart actions repeated daily will eventually produce exponential results. That's why they're patient. That's why they're strategic. They plant seeds now that will grow later. They build systems that pay them years from now. They don't need to see results today. They just need to know the clock is working in their favor. But for most people, the clock is working against them, because every minute they waste, they lose momentum. And every day they wait, they lose compounding. If you're broke, it's not because you don't have enough money. It's because you're using time like someone who doesn't understand its value. The poor spend time to save money. The rich spend money to save time. The poor say, "I'll do it later." The rich say, "If it matters, it happens now." The poor spend hours scrolling, consuming, watching. The rich spend hours learning, creating, and building. The poor count the hours until the weekend. The rich count the years until freedom. That's the difference. The wealthiest people on earth live by one simple rule. Don't waste time on things that don't compound. That means no meaningless conversations, no toxic relationships, no activities that drain energy without reward. They protect their attention like it's gold, because it is. Every distraction has a cost. Every wasted hour is a withdrawal from your future. The rich understand that focus is the ultimate productivity tool. They don't do more, they do less, but better. They know success doesn't come from busyness, it comes from clarity. Here's the harsh truth. Most people will waste the next 10 years chasing money, not realizing they're trading their only true wealth, time. They'll sacrifice their youth for jobs they hate, just to buy things they don't need, to impress people who don't care. They'll call that normal. But the rich know that normal is the problem. Normal is working until you're old and hoping you have time left to enjoy it. Wealthy people flip that script. They use their best years to buy freedom early. They use their 20s and 30s to build assets so their 40s and 50s are free. They don't wait for retirement, they build it in real time. The rich also understand that time is emotional energy. They don't just protect hours, they protect mental bandwidth. They avoid negative people because negativity consumes attention. They avoid unnecessary drama, fear, and noise. They focus on calm, control, and clarity. They design environments that keep them productive, because time without focus is wasted. You can have 10 free hours and achieve nothing if your mind is scattered. The rich build boundaries that protect both their time and their peace. That's why their results seem effortless, because their environment supports their focus. They also understand the difference between urgency and importance. The poor react to whatever's loudest. The rich act on whatever matters most. The poor live in response. The rich live by design. Every day for them is intentional. They know their goals. They plan their priorities. They say no to almost everything. Because saying yes to the wrong thing steals time from the right thing. The richest people are masters of no. They protect their calendar like a fortress. They don't let anyone steal their time unless it brings purpose, growth, or peace. And here's the ultimate paradox. The people who seem busiest often achieve the least. The people who seem calm, collected, and patient, they're the ones building quietly. The rich understand that speed without direction is chaos. They move slowly on decisions that matter and fast on decisions that don't. They know when to sprint and when to pause. They don't waste time reacting emotionally. They use logic, data, and patience. Because patience is not passive, it's power under control. The truth is, time mastery is wealth mastery. If you can control your time, you can control your life. That's why financial freedom is really time freedom. Think about it. Every dollar you earn should buy you a little more time. Every investment should create an hour of freedom in the future. Every business you build should give you control over when and how you work. The poor use time to earn money. The rich use money to buy back time. Let's talk about leverage. The rich use leverage to expand time. They use people, systems, and technology to multiply their hours. They know that one person working efficiently with the right systems can produce more in a day than 10 people working without direction. They don't think, how can I work harder? They think, how can I make my efforts echo longer? That's the difference between hustle and scale. Hustle gets you through today. Scale sets you free forever. You need to understand that money is just stored time. Every dollar you save is a minute of future freedom. When you invest, you're turning today's effort into tomorrow's time. Every passive income stream you build is a slice of your life you're buying back. When your money earns while you sleep, you've unlocked the greatest power in existence, time duplication. The goal isn't to be busy, it's to be free. The rich also understand that procrastination is the enemy of compounding. Every day you delay action, you're paying interest to time itself. The poor wait for motivation, the rich rely on systems. The poor say, one day. The rich say, day one, because they know the clock is running, and every second spent waiting is a second lost forever. Now, you might be asking, how do I start thinking like that? How do I use time the way the rich do? It starts with clarity. You must define exactly what freedom means to you. What do you want your life to look like? What would your perfect day be if money wasn't an issue? Then work backward. Build systems, investments, and habits that create that lifestyle. Every hour spent on purpose is an hour multiplied. Next, start valuing your time as if it's worth what you want to earn, not what you currently do. If you want to earn $100 an hour, stop doing 10-an-hour tasks. Automate them. Delegate them. Free yourself for higher value work. Every time you spend an hour on something below your value, you're stealing from your future. And finally, protect your time like the rich do. Say no more often. Cut distractions. Audit your days. Track where your hours go. Build boundaries that protect your goals. Use your calendar like a vault. Nothing enters it unless it moves you closer to freedom. Because your time is your life, and your life is too valuable to waste on things that don't matter. In the end, here's the truth. The poor think money is the goal. The rich know time is. The poor chase paychecks. The rich chase freedom. The poor measure life in dollars. The rich measure it in moments. The poor live counting hours until the weekend. The rich live counting the years until they never have to ask for permission again. The richest people in the world aren't those with the most money. They're the ones who control their time completely. That's the real wealth. Waking up every morning and doing what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want. That's the end game. That's freedom. And the best part? You can start building it today. Every minute you use wisely compounds. Every system you create pays dividends. Every distraction you cut buys you time. You don't need millions to feel rich. You just need control of your time. Because time is the only thing you can never get back. Every second is a decision. Every hour is an investment. And every day you waste is a day stolen from your freedom. The rich know this, and now so do you. So protect it, respect it, and use it to build the life that others only dream about.